A big win on the weekend for People Power. Now, we've been interviewing protesters here fighting a planned wind farm with towers 1/4 of a kilometre high next to rainforest near Chalumban in Queensland. Well, Environment Minister Tanya Plibersek has now said no. That said, she just before said yes to this giant wind farm, the wind factory really near Rockhampton, so win one, lose one. Joining me is Daniel Wild, Deputy Executive Director of the Institute of Public Affairs, and Steve Chavura, Senior Lecturer in History at Campion College and co-author of The Forgotten Menzies. Now, Daniel, it's a strange way of marking Earth Day, isn't it? Hey, we're going to put our towers 1/4 of a kilometre high over your landscape. Happy Earth Day. I mean, no wonder People Power against these things is growing.
Well, that's right, Andrew. And what this shows is everything that's wrong with net zero. It's destructive, it's unachievable, and it's divisive. We've visited over 80 communities across regional Australia over the last 12 to 24 months, and London to a brick, they do not want these proposals on their land. The wind turbines, the solar panels, the high tension, high voltage transmission lines that are going through prime agricultural farmland. Our research shows that up to 1/3 of Australia's prime agricultural farmland could be destroyed by net zero targets. This is a massive risk to our food security. And it's really a David and Goliath battle, Andrew. These people, some of them win, some of them lose, the local communities, but they should not be put into the position of having to spend their time and their money and their effort and their resources on trying to defeat these proposals from government and cash-strapped corporations. Ultimately, as I say, we should not have Tanya Plibersek, the minister who represents Sydney, making decisions about the future of regional Australia.
I think, Steve, that Daniel makes a good point, because the reason I think that the Chalumban protest worked so well, it had a photographer there, Steve Nowakowski, who did really nice videos to show what was at risk, and they went to a lot of effort. They did community. If you haven't got that sort of resource, you're going to get steamrolled.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of communities have been steamrolled. And we've seen the impact on the landscape of these eyesore wind turbines. Even Bob Brown, the founder of the Greens, one of Australia's great environmentalists, has campaigned against these wind turbines because of their devastating impact on wildlife, obviously birds. They leave concrete scars all over the landscape, and Australians are waking up. So this Chalumban decision is hopefully a good portent that more will be rejected in the future.